Welcome back with the video. It is Guild War Day, the final Guild War of the week. Let's get into it. So I do know we are versus Morry's, aka Moron. That is funny. It's funny. It's so funny, man. But again, we are versus Young and them. So surely today should be a spicy Guild War. Let's get into it, right? Again, we are aiming for top 32. Surely we do get into it, right? Let's start off the bat. I already see one int already. Oh, buddy. Oh, but who was it? Who was it? Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, pack it up. Pack it up. All right, so let's get into it. We are going to go. Let's go over here to the Stinger. Honestly, I could jump around. I could go over here. Where they hit it? Oh, they hit it. Little towers. One main tower. Yeah, I'll let them deal with that. I'll go over here. I've always been going to this area right off the bat. So let's get into it. We are going to get Snow. Doggo. The boy Doggo. Let's get into it, right? So, Team 1, Renaka, Bright Senya, and Flan. Honestly, I am literally just going to Harsetti this. We saw what happened last time where I inted versus something that should have been very, very clean, right? Like, very, very clean. Like, we just messed up, right? We fumbled the bag and everything. So, again, we are going to be running this. FCC, Harsetti, and lastly, honestly, we could just throw an FCC. Throw an FCC. We don't really have to worry about the damage from anybody else. But yeah, I think this looks perfectly fine to me. Looks really, really good. Let me just double check the gear for the top team. The bottom team, honestly, honestly, can I not Bryceria this? I'm expecting this to be like a fast. I'm fully expecting this to be a fast Belian. Like 100%, this is gonna be a fast Belian, right? Surely, this is a fast Belian, right, Doggo? Right, Doggo? I don't think you will ever see my videos. But surely, this is a fast Belian and not just a slow one. But let's find out. Get the Frida action here, and I don't think we really have to switch anything around. I think everyone else is already geared. But let me double check. BBK. Surely it doesn't bite me that I should use my immunity one. I just don't really feel like gearing my counter one. I really don't. But I think my Berserker is missing a renewed will. Yes, because of the Robin showcase. I've been trying to make this character work, but man, oh man, it ain't cutting it. That character needs some work. I will say that, right? I will say that. But let's do this, Frida, with the proof of friendship. Honestly, I don't even think I need proof of friendship. But honestly, there's nothing else to really run here, so we'll just run that. Again, Team 1 looks perfectly fine. Let me just double check if this is the right Harsetti. It is. Actually, I will fix her boots, though. I just noticed. I noticed this last war, but it didn't cross my mind to fix it. But let's make sure our Harsetti is on speed boots. Or HP boots, because last time she was not. She's on literally speed boots right now. And again, it did not cross my mind at all that she was on the wrong build. But there you go, much, much better. Do we need Fairy Tail? I like Fairy Tail, but then I like Abyssal. But Fairy Tail is kind of good versus Flan. Kind of annoying, right? But this should be working. FCC. So again, very, very standard. We are going to go into the Renaka, kill it with Flan S1, do attack, and that's pretty much it. That should be pretty much go next. GG go next at that point for the top team, right? Bottom team is just a Bryceria Cleave. So, surely, we don't end today. It is a RNO, Renaka, but it don't matter, because she's going to pop her right here. Boom. Boom. 40k damage. Always nice to see. Again, this is my first time, using a client today, so it is going to be a little bit laggy my first hit. My PC is extremely old. I have a 1070. Yes, you heard that correctly. I have a 1070. This PC is almost like 10 years old. So bear with me, right? Almost 10 years old. I think I got this in 2017. Yeah, I got it in 2017. So it's like 8 years old right now. 9 years old. But perfect speed tuning. Our Flan was cutting in front of the Bright Senya. Now FCC can just S3. And now we are literally taking 0 damage. Thing is, with FCC here, Ilanov would have been good as well. Because Ilanov does reduce the penetration resistance from Dragon Bright Senya. But if this is a 3F, the little extra soak damage is basically non-existent, right? But again, very, very clean first round. Very, very nice. No complaints here. Defense break. Harsetti may die. But honestly, I have another Harsetti, so like, I have another hard SETI, so it's not really the end of the world there, which is kind of funny, right? I have another one, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just give the other gear to the other one. And then there you go. Right? So Dragon Brysenia should hopefully die to this. It's a holy stack. Ah, is that a bit worrisome? Hold on a minute. I think we may lose FCC here as well. Maybe. I need to see. Because this Bloodstone could be annoying. Okay. I need to rip the S1 here. I have no choice. I have to do this. But hopefully it does not matter. Now it's Flan FCC, but it's a Bloodstone Flan, which is going to be kind of annoying. But hopefully we can burn through this. If it's a counter Flan, could be in trouble. But surely, right, Doggo? Surely you're not running a counter Flan, right? I hope and pray you're not running one. Boom, do attack, do good amount of damage. So far, so good. Does not look like a counter Flan. Hopefully FCC doesn't die here. She doesn't die. All right, now we are going to be, yes, S3 ourselves. We're going to be S3, and then FC's going to S3, and we're good to go. Yeah, there's no way this Flan can win from there. All right, technically I can just S1 from this angle. It's just S1. We're not going to die anyways. All right, very, very clean. Again, I don't care if Harceti dies. We'll just use my other one. That's the whole good thing of having two Harcetis for Guild War, right? All right. Again, I was, okay, I was expecting a faster Beeline, but I will say I already have one misplay here, which is that I should have put my BBK on. I should have put her on, what's it called? Symbol of Unity to hope and pray we do hit the Aiden. But everything is defense broken, so everything should pretty much die to our BBK S3. Again, our BBK is kind of cracked out. She has one of my best DPS sets, so I'm expecting her to kill. But again, very, very clean first round. The only thing I really messed up was just not putting Symbol Unity on my BBK. Other than that, everything else played out exactly how I kind of pictured would. I just wasn't expecting Harceti to die in the first round. But again, we have two of them, so nice. All right, first hit, done, clean. I could have gone Ilanov. Again, I could have gone Ilanov there, but much better. Now let's go get Sheepy. The boy Sheepy. The boy wonder. Huh. Let's see. What's going on here? What they cooking over here? So, I see this top team. And I see this bottom team. So I think... Let me think. So I'm pretty sure with this bottom team... I'm trying to debate. Does it matter if Parrot goes first? That's what I'm trying to think about right now, right? Like, does it really matter if Parrot goes first? Because what I'm going to be doing, the top team, I'm probably just going to be Young Senyo. Actually, you know what? I am so tempted to Arya this. But, like, if my Arya gets hit by Janua, it is so cooked. I have a bad feeling. Watch, we're going to do this. And surely we're going to win. Surely we're going to win. But I just have a bad feeling about this. That's all I'm going to say, right? So let's go ahead. Use Christy Arya. Looks very, very safe. Very, very safe. Bastion, of course. Ruel. Guardian Ice Crystal. Ideal. Yes, it is. That. And our Arya to make sure she has Fairy Tail. And she should be good to go. I don't really see how we lose the top one unless our Arya gets hit, because my Arya isn't that good at all. So now the bottom team. Again, now this is one of those times where I'm really tempted to switch my BBK to immunity. I was just complaining about not wanting to do it, but I think I'm going to have to. Because if I have immunity BBK, then I don't care at all whatsoever about this character, about, Parry going first or whatever. So, over here, crit damage, or second, doesn't really matter. Where's this? We are losing, man. Again, every time I re-gear, it looks so sad because how much crit damage I lose. So that's a lot of crit damage. But again, better safe than sorry. That is for sure. My Briar Witchesera is also on immunity because of that reason. The one thing not on immunity is my Frida. But honestly, I don't even think I need immunity on her, because the way I see it is that I don't even need attack buffs to really kill this at all. Frida's literally just there to survive. But again, this should be good. Let's get into it. Please, Shirley Sheepy. Shirley, right? Shirley, you don't kill me with this Janua, right? I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, so RNL. Ooh, that's a bit spooky. That is a bit spooky, I will say. I will say that's quite spooky. All right, it's not a high effectiveness. Please. Thing is about this though, it's very, very nice that Arunka is going now because I don't really have anything to worry about. It's a 32k HP Arunka. All right, nice to know. Janua's gonna go S3. All right, whatever. Going to Christie. All right, we're gonna S3 here. I will be burning my. Actually, do I need to burn S2? You know what? Just to play it safe, I'm gonna be S2 in Ruel. I would probably want Christie to die in this case because it speeds it up. So I'm just gonna S2 Ruel. Christie's gonna be S3 in here to give my attack buff for my Arya, and now this should just be a Arya showcase. All right. I doubt this is high effectiveness for Arunka because that is a 30k HP Arunka, so I'm pretty sure that's his triple HP. Oh, HP on the right side, right? It sure is. Alright, we missed Junua twice, but surely I don't think it really matters. This would maybe proc him. He does have a big fat shield on him. So it could be... We stripped. Procced. Okay. S1 here. Now this is for sure gonna proc his passive. Sure it is. It's whatever. Again, it could be very scary here if he actually hits Arya. Let's find out. Are you gonna hit? He missed. Alright, good enough. Whew. Good. Surely don't Arya now and hit. Missed again. Oh, okay, I was expecting. Hey, honestly, I was expecting him to. I was expecting him to RNL. I just had a feeling he was going to. All right, very clean first round. The second round again shouldn't matter, cause Para exists and all that. No, I could have technically Veronica Pavel that. Actually, yeah, I could have Zio. No, I couldn't because. No, actually, I could. Yeah, I actually could have Pavel, Zio, Veronica that. Because I don't really care about Para in that instance, but there's a chance I get solo by the Para, so therefore I didn't even want to risk it. It's not really worth chancing that at all, right? And again, I did put my immunity on my BBK because I don't know if that's a fast Para or a slow Para. If it's a slow Para, it's whatever. If it's a fast one, it's kind of still whatever because we have immunity on Briar Witch and our BBK. So, all right, clean first round. Now, the second round. Surely. Alright, it is going to be a fast one. Fast BBK as well. Huh. Okay. I mean, I see the potential. That's like a 270 BBK. Alright, not too bad. I think it would have been better. Is this BBK going to kill my Frida? Let's see. Oh, hey, close enough. Close enough. But watch this be a counter one. Watch this be a counter Belian. And it's going to hit my Frida and kill her. Let me see it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, buddy. But again, it should not matter. I am expecting everything to die here from this. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. Everything did die. All right. And now we just hit the BBK, and she is gone. Again, I don't mind if Frida dies. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. A win is a win. All right. But again, I literally, again... That is where Frida on immunity is insane. That is why immunity on, for Guild Wars specifically, is big Omega value. So, let's go over here and hit one of these towers. Winter Wish is getting hit. I don't want to hit that because someone else is already hitting it. And if one other person goes in there, it could be worrisome. We could be wasting a hit. So, let's go over here and let's see what the boy Vesper used. Luna? No, thank you. I'm not doing that. But I will be using Arya in the top team yet again. And honestly, I'm tempted to ego that bottom one. But we'll play it safe. We'll play it safe with this bottom one. We're just gonna Zio. We're gonna Pavel. And we're gonna Veronica. Alright, bring out the good old Pavel. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, it's fun using Pavel a lot now because I don't really just use him just in Guild War. Get the Veronica here. Boom, boom, boom. Where's she at? Boom. Just making sure she has gear. Should be tanky Veronica. It sure is. Alright. Pavel. Yep, looks good to me. And yeah, we look good to go. This should be pretty much a clean, easy wipe. Top team, same situation. Unless this is an effectiveness Sparunka. That's really the only troublesome I see here. But the bottom one should be perfectly fine. Actually, I think Zio's missing a ring. Yeah, he is. I always forget that he is definitely missing a ring. Alright, effectiveness. Speed. There you go. And we are good to go. Surely we win. I think my Veronica is still on the 80%. EE, it's additional. Actually, I honestly, in this situation, it does not matter what EE I run on her, but I'll keep the 80%, because why not? So, let's get into it. Surely, week 6-0. Slashy hitting Ju Young. Haven't talked to this man in years, actually, because last time I seen him, I was already gone from the game. So, this is going to be a not semi-fast Harsetti. Ooh, this is a bit worrisome here. Because if I hit, she gets 25. All right, so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna be S1ing this Barunka. I have to S1. So because since I don't know if this is gonna affect this Barunka or not, 18k HP, it could be affecting this. My Ruel only has like what, 70? Okay, all right, nice to know. Because again, I don't know. They don't post notes, right? So I don't know if it's an effect in this Barunka or not. My Ruel only has about 80-ish, I think 80 ER. I don't really remember her build. But 80 ER, it's definitely gonna get tagged by a Barunka. I am pretty confident about that, right? So that is why I had to waste my Christie S1 instead of S-Strain with Christie for the additional attack buff, right? Just play it safe, because if your Arya gets stripped, you pretty much lose this, right? Now, you can always just hold your Arya, S3 for the one turn, skip the first one, and just do it the second turn, but nah, it gets a little dicey. So I might as well just play it this way. But alright, very, very clean. Now, funny enough, we get S2 here, which is very, very nice. It works out in our favor, right? Much, much better, because here, usually in this situation, I would be S1 into Barunka, and she may be getting hit. She may be getting bopped over here. We'll probably provoke the Arunka. Arunka's gonna counter, break my Christie out of stealth, and then it gets really ugly. Alright. But it does not defense break my Arya, so I'm gonna assume it's like around 100 effectiveness, Arunka, but not enough to touch my Arya, right? Alright. One more S1, and it should be good to go. Counter, hit it. Boom, and done. GG, easy. Go next. Surely, I don't mess up this tuning in the bottom one, right? Surely, right? Surely, right? Knock on wood. Just in case. Gotta be careful, right? Alright. Wow, that is a... Alright, so... Let's go over here. We are going to be... You know, in this situation, does it really matter? Yeah, it's just S3 Renaka. S3 Renaka, I'm going to be soul burning my Veronica into the Sharoon. Play it safe. Boom. We get rid of Sharoon right away. Yeah, you really want to get rid of this character. But again, play like this. Ideally, most people go into BBK. I do not trust that at all. Because I believe in my Pablo's damage. My Pablo is pretty cracked out. I could put him on Torrent. Oh, that is why. Oh, okay. I see why. Okay. Okay. Now I see why. Alright, that's why. This is a good reason why people S3 into the BBK. Because if she counters here, it could be a problem. But that is exactly why I kept the 80% CR boost. Because even if BBK countered, killed my Pavel, I had nothing to worry about. Because I have 80% CR. She's not gaining 80% CR. So again, GG, clean, easy, 6-0 of the day. Nice to see it. But I will see you guys next Guild War on Yugi now. Hope you have a good day, and peace out.